There is some chance that Texas might rethink its connections to the grid. We like our independence, our frontier, pioneering, go it alone spirit, and that kind of thing. We have independence for grid. It's really just for 85% of Texas. So El Paso's on the western grid, and parts of Houston, Northeast Texas are on the eastern grid. So it's not all of Texas, but it's most of Texas. And we have weak interconnections with Mexico and the eastern grid, but it's like less than a gigawatt total. Our peak demand is, say, 75 gigawatts. So 1/75th or something like that of our grid is connected. And that has not triggered federal oversight because the way we're connected is more for reliability reasons than for commercial transactional reasons. But we can sell power back and forth across those DC interconnections, those DC ties. In this whole system, the thing we have, this independent collapse, is very expensive. And so we might rethink. And the things that might make Texas interested in connecting are the reliability benefits, but also the economic opportunity to sell wind and solar power from Texas to other states who wish to decarbonize, but it might be too expensive for them to build wind and solar in their state, so it's easier for them to import it from us. Like there's some really strong economic reasons why we might wish to sell clean or green electrons to other states and the reliability benefits. We're afraid of the federal oversight. We don't want regulatory oversight from the feds. This is something we say in Texas. But there's also a side of us that loves to export gas, oil, refined products like jet fuel, wood pellets, liquefied natural gas. We export energy of every form except electricity. And we haven't died from the federal oversight. In fact, we have a very robust economy because of those exports. So I have a feeling these reliability and economic arguments will start to take more hold in Texas, and we might consider this again. And FERC has already signaled that some of these DC ties don't require the same kind of oversight. We have some other ones under consideration that are 2 gigawatts with Southern Cross, which is the name of the project. So there might be some other projects that test this theory a little bit. This is all to say that when you have a $50 billion surprise, people are willing to consider new things.